Hey guys, SeanB here. Today I want to show you guys my triple Icaru team for dungeon that I finally finished building after I think 2 weeks. It took a very long time, but I'm very happy with the results. So in the video today, I want to show you guys what the team is capable of and what I learned throughout the process and what I can do in the future to make the team better. Hopefully it's going to be helpful to the people who are building the team out there, or maybe you're just here to learn about some endgame dungeon team. But hey, if you find the video helpful, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much, and let's dive into the details. These looks pretty cool, but they're not actually that cool. Like, this is pretty shit. Maybe I'm gonna get like 20 something speed. This is kind of shit. This is not bad for Icaru, but still pretty shit. Let me show the rune real quick. First, we have Verde, who is on Rage Broken, attack with damage and attack. I have HP here for him to survive, and I have attack here for him to do damage. This is actually a white artifact, so it can be much better. This will allow him to do enough damage and survive one hit from the dragon. First Icaru, the fastest, we have double guard broken, defense. Second Icaru, the second fastest, we have double guard broken as well, triple defense. And the third Icaru with the double guard broken as well. But what a lot of people don't know is that the team is also good for Necro B12. But wait, Verde is not supposed to be here. I know. Verde doesn't boost attack bar during the boss stage, but during the trash wave, your Verde can still work just fine. And you're gonna clear the trash wave super safe. So in the mid boss where it's gonna be a big challenge for a lot of people, the Doggo and Verde can destroy this mid boss just fine. The Doggo will probably not gonna take a lot of damage reflect by the Golem because Verde's skill 1 can life drain, so he is not gonna have any problem surviving. So right here, I'm gonna try to break the shield as soon as possible, and if you land defense break early, if you have good accuracy on all your Doggo, you will kill the boss before he can take your Verde. And that is the ideal situation. Right now, the boss is still pretty healthy. Yeah, so the boss didn't get killed, but Verde can be taken back very easily with the triple Icaru. And right here, oh, that is awkward. Right here, we kill the boss and then go to the next round. Verde might die, but if your Verde is tanky, like my Verde, actually not very tanky, you can survive the boss. But usually, I kill the boss before he can take my Verde, then it's even better. Alright, so this is a much cleaner run. Usually, I'll kill the boss before he can actually take the Verde, and right now we're gonna kill the Verde, bring him back, and this is the one moment where the boss can hit your Verde and make him almost die. But if you are in the range of, let's say, 16,000 HP, you're gonna survive just fine. If you cannot survive that hit, you're gonna die. Duh. So this is Necro B12. Very simple, very hard to lose in this dungeon because as long as you do enough damage to kill the boss once, he take the Verde, give it back, you kill him again very quickly. The triple Icaru Verde can also work in Punisher Crypt B10. What I do is I kill both left and right tower so that there's gonna be no attack break on my team and there's gonna be no speed buff on the boss. If the boss get a speed buff, you do much less damage. So without a speed buff, the boss is not a big threat. And with triple Icaru, killing the tower takes very short. Not gonna be a big problem here. You don't even need much accuracy in this dungeon. I think the minimum is like somewhere in the 15 accuracy. So landing accuracy on the tower, super simple. And with triple Icaru, the boss don't even take a turn just yet. And we are finished with the second tower already. So right now the boss has speed buff for 1 turn. If your team is gonna do much more damage, then the second tower won't even have a chance to buff. But 1 turn speed buff for the boss, not a big problem right now. The only thing that's gonna kill you is the boss focusing on the Verde. But the single target skill that hit really hard has a cooldown, so it doesn't happen often as well. And the AoE of the boss cannot be counter, so the doggo will not hit him unnecessarily to give him attack bar, even with the revenge buff. It's not the fastest team for Punisher Crypt, but hey, it works too. This team can work really well in Dragons, as everybody knows, but the team can also work in Necro, and the team can also work in Punisher Crypt. Unfortunately, cannot use this team in Giants, and you cannot use this team in the Steel Fortress, which is, I think it's gonna be okay. Usually you spend most of your time farming one dungeon for like the entire month, maybe 2. So having a team that can work in 3 different dungeons out of the 5 dungeons you have to farm, not a bad idea. Okay, not a bad idea. After I built this team, wholeheartedly, great team, I love it. I spent way too much crystal since the afternoon when I finished building the team. 500 crystal down, and I haven't lost a single run in any of the dungeons that I tested in, especially Dragons. So really solid team, great investment, great results. Alright, to build this team, there are a couple of different numbers you have to remember. First is the defense needed for Icaru to team up with the entire team. You need 2416 if you have max tower. You only need 2380 if you have max tower and max guild level. 1% is around 7 defense. But whatever tower level missing, you have to add a couple more defense. There are a lot of like speed number going around, like 84, 61, 61, or 84, 61, 40 something. There are a lot of speed number going around. I have tried my fastest Icaru on bonus 70 speed, and the team was not failing anytime soon. It's very hard to get the speed that you need. Like, I tried really hard to get all the defense stats needed. My speed tuning, not optimal, but it works out just fine. The third number will be the accuracy. 65 is the most optimal out there, but it's really hard to get the accuracy needed as well. I try my best, and the fastest one only have 16 accuracy. I have 6% here in the artifact. This is a white artifact, so definitely can be better. And the other two have good accuracy. The first Icaru usually team up first, then the other two will defense break. So the first Icaru doesn't need the most accuracy. So the first Icaru right here, the one that just moved, if that is the Icaru that took the last turn in this particular wave, let's say Verde here, and then this Icaru finished the crystal right there, the first Icaru will not have team up in the boss stage. Then that first turn, if he doesn't defense break, you waste an entire turn not really doing anything. So the first Icaru, if you can, should have good accuracy as well. But most of the time you will see the first Icaru team up, so you don't really need the best accuracy on your first Icaru. That's why my fastest Icaru have 16 accuracy and the other two have good accuracy. The last piece of the puzzle will be Verde. I have pretty good runes on Verde, good attack, good crit damage. From what I see, a lot of numbers are flying around as well. 21 speed is like the minimum to be safe, but if your Verde is hitting really hard, you can have 0 speed. But 21 speed is the one that I see going around. Once again, it's on 32 speed. Not because I want it to be, but it's just because the runes make me have 32 speed. If you plan to use the Verde in Necro and Punisher Crypt as well, you need him to have some sort of HP and defense. In Necro, you have to take 1 hit. In Dragons, you're probably going to take 1 hit. In Punisher Crypt, you are taking quite a number of hits from the boss. This is not crazy tanky, but it's good enough. So what I can do in the future to make it better? A lot of people talk about Determination Rune, but getting Determination Rune will need a lot of determination. Like, I have been farming Rift for I don't know how long, but somehow I only end up with 1 Determination Rune. And it's not even a good rune for this team. I need it to be attack slot 2 for Verde or crit damage, or I need to be defense or maybe have a lot of accuracy in slot 1. People want to spend the least amount of time here possible, except for R5. Nobody want to be here, okay? They want to get their next best Swift, Vial, or Will runes here on artifacts. But a small little thing I can try to do right now to improve the current team to make it even more safe, but I haven't failed yet in like 500 crystals. I don't know how I can fail. Is to give this guy more accuracy. So slot 1 has a lot of speed but no accuracy. What I can do is reduce the speed by 10 and try to find accuracy somewhere. These slots, they don't have accuracy as well. So potentially in the future, I can replace these two with guard rune and maybe give them more accuracy instead of defense flat. This guy right here needs to be, I don't know, I think this is kind of perfect, but if we can get more attack stats right there, that'll be good because all his skills scale with attack still. Like the damage is still scale with attack. This guy may be a bit faster and also more attack. They're never dying with that kind of defense in dungeon, so survivability is not important. Most of my artifacts for these units are white artifact because it takes a while to get good artifact and max them out are very expensive. So I run a white artifact on my Icaru just for the defense stats. That's about it. This one I luckily had skill and accuracy. Verde can definitely hit harder as well. This rune is a blue rune, so if I can get more crit damage in slot 6, that'll be cool. But for now, he's doing okay. And also try to finalize this rune right here with no grind, it looks pretty shitty. If you use this thing on full determination rune, which I don't even have, I have one, okay? You reduce the requirement on all the Icaru by quite a fair bit. But he's gonna take turn, and he's gonna take the turn that you need to kill the boss away from your team. So your Verde need to hit even harder to kill the boss because you're losing turn to the Kunite. He only turns into stone consistently if his turn ends with 70% HP or higher. So your determination rune need to be good determination rune. It cannot be some trashy, white, shitty determination rune. Also, he has shitty base speed, which means you need to have good speed to outspeed the fastest Icaru. So there are way too many problems with this guy that I don't really want to recommend him. Just stick to the good old Ken, Spectra, Tyrone, Homunculus, Lapis, Ellen, whatever you are using that works out, but not as fast. So yeah, that's about it for my triple Icaru team. Pretty solid team, and that is a pretty solid rune. What is this rune good for? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Maybe a Juno, a Verde, an Antares. I'm not too sure yet, but hey, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you found the video helpful, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.